Hey, it's Mark, RPM Tesla Cybertruck owners. We finally are releasing our new protection product for the back of your Cybertruck. This is a 4-piece kit that's going to cover the sail pieces on both sides, as well as the upper piece by the window and the top of your Cybertruck bed. This is the best kit on the market for the best price. Let's show you what's inside. Installing, all you're going to need is to clean your Cybertruck bed liner area on the top and on the back. And let's take a look and show you what's in the tube. Now, all the packaging isn't finalized yet, but this is what you're going to get. You're going to get the whole entire kit. You're going to get a nice squeegee for pressing it down, and you're going to just simply install it piece by piece by piece. It's very simple to install, and let's lay everything out and we'll be right back. All right, so now when you open up your truck bed, lay out and unroll all the pieces. Again, we've got 4 pieces, the top, the sides, and the bottom. And again, what we've made this out of is a UV resistant, tacky, abrasive vinyl material. It's going to stick very strong. It's going to really hold, but it's going to protect these sails. It's going to leave everything open so you can install the RPM Tesla cross beams. And it's very, very easy to do. So why don't we get started right away. We want to show you how it fits, where it fits, how close to get to the edges, so you'll get a perfect installation on your first attempt. Again, it's all clean, peel, and stick. So what we're going to do is start with the driver's side piece first. So we're going to show you how to lay it out, but first we're going to clean it. Okay, spray the alcohol on a towel. Never spray alcohol on plastic. If it's hot out, you can damage plastic through the evaporation process. It's not hot now, so we're going for it, but don't want to have any accidents with the alcohol evaporating too quick and in heat. So clean it off good and just get the top surface good, the sides good, and then we're going to show you how to test fit it. So again, this is B. We're going to have a chart and a diagram all made up. The left side is what we're going to put on first. So notice we have both of these buttons here, we have the access point for the cross beams and the switches. That's this piece. So now, very carefully, what we're going to do is just peel it off. So don't worry. If your hands are clean, you won't have an issue. And what we're going to do is we're going to separate it first. So we put these cuts in here. We put some cuts in there. So you can separate the piece, lay it out right on the bed, and do a little test fitting first. So just peel it all the way down. Now what we want to do, if you get the other angle, is you want to lay it down on top of here and run it all the way up to the top. Now, we're going to peel off a little piece to hold it in place like this. Just stick it up there. So now we want to take a look at our fitment so you understand how it's going to fit. So we're going to roll it back off the edges. Super thick vinyl, UV resistant, really, really easy to work with stuff. Again, it's very tacky, but don't be afraid to tear pieces off and discard them. So now what you want to do is suspend this up in the air. And what we like to do is look at the switches. We like to line it up with the switches and make sure that the switch cover and the crossbeam cover line up perfect. So see how I'm laying it right down there and putting this down. Now, what you want to do is keep it up high. You don't want to lay it down without double checking. And now you want to make sure you're keeping it away. These are designed not to go all the way to the edges, because if they do, air can lift them. So just lay it down like this, get it nice and straight. You're able to move it around a little bit. Now you'll notice this is going to fold over and cover the front. So we've got front or back protection, which is nice. And now you just walk up here. So bring the squeegee with you, and what we're going to do is lift it up and peel off the white backing paper. And if the top falls, don't worry. This is the easiest part. Except I got to get some paper loose here. We'll cut those patterns deeper so it releases easier, but it's a very, very thick material. All right, so now we are good here. So I'm going to let go of it, and we're just simply going to unroll the backing paper off and do it in sections, like 12 inches at a time. Lay it down, and you're watching this edge, and you're watching the other edge. And if you want to adjust it, just pull it up. So this fits good. We're going all the way down like this. And if it touches, it's not a problem. You can remove all of the tape, backing paper, or you can do it nice and slowly. But here, you can see how easy this is. We're going to go like this. We're going to put the squeegee down, and we're going to line up the edge and make sure we're all the way down straight, and then the other side will be perfect. So if you want to favor one side or the other, you have room to lean over here and get a little bit closer. So let me get up in the bed. I can get a little high angle on it. And maybe shooting it up here is a good idea too. So again, readjusting is really easy. Okay, now you can see we got sunlight working with us. And you can see what we're doing is we're positioning it like this in a big long strip. Just lay it down like this, get it close to here, look at the alignment on the left, and make sure you're close enough to the inside and the outside, and we're laying it right around the rectangle. Isn't that simple? Easy to do, easy to stick on. Center it. Now, what are we going to do? Apply pressure. Pressure-sensitive adhesive sticks with pressure, bonds with pressure. But take a look at that fitment. Doesn't that look great? We've got great coverage. We're not exceeding the radiuses. It's not going to come loose. It's only going to come off when you want to peel it off one day, which probably won't be for a long time. Okay, now the next piece, we're going to wipe it down since we didn't clean this. But as long as you make sure that you've got the correct piece, you won't put it on wrong. So just grab the Windex. We'll wipe this down real quick. Again, this is a little bit of a trapezoid. It's not a 90-degree angle. So it's very easy to identify these. So you don't need to look in the tube for the guide or the key that we're going to make. We're going to make sort of a legend. Just scrub this good. Now this is a metal piece, and we remove it all the time when we install our tent, the Tesla Cyber tent. So this piece comes on and off, but you might as well just do it while you're in the truck. Just clean it good and let that alcohol dry. And now, again, we're going to start with one side. So it's good to fold the paper back. Get all loose debris off. And look at how close I'm going to get. I'm going to get the same line as I have on the side sail piece. So we're right there, and we're locking it down. Okay? Now, again, peel all the backing tape off, and we're going to run it all the way to the other side. And as long as you don't touch it, you won't have to readjust it. So you got to keep it a little tight. Okay, now I'm going to hold it up in the air nice and high like this, and I'm going to look at it and look at the edge and grab it here and just set it down like wallpaper. If you want to adjust it, pull it off, get a little better line on it. I think I was a little bit just like that. Line it up. That looks good, about 3/16 of an inch on the top and the bottom. And then we're just going to lay it down. So I'm going to place it down slowly like this. And it is a big piece. So one more time. Top edge is key. So you can see here, we got to get enough of it down like this. There we go. Now it's rolling out real nice and straight. Let's say you get here and you see it going a little high. Just pull it up. Start over. Not hard to work with at all. All right, so I'm looking at this edge, trying to make it nice and parallel. Looking good, 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 good. All the way down to right here. Now, everything looks good here, and it's perfectly centered. Now you can see I got a 1/4 inch on each side. Just apply some pressure. Again, this metal plate flexes up and down. Now let's move on to the right side sail, and then the fun liftgate cover, which is great because we've extended it to make it even better than our original design. Okay, so now we're getting a little more confident. We're going to start this piece right away. Notice a big R for the right side of the truck. Right side is passenger side. And I'm going to peel it all the way down to the cross beam opening compartment. So like this, flip it over. You probably want to get a nice high angle from inside the truck. So now notice I'm setting it down right over the rectangle, right on the edge, right there, right here. So I got a nice line here, 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 here. And now I'm going to push it down. Okay, so now we're going to peel the rest off and keep it up in the air, suspended, for this quick, simple insulation. Again, this material is super coarse and anti-slip. It really is a great material, UV resistant vinyl. We give you a lifetime warranty on this, even on sun damage, because we really stand behind our products here. Not 10-year like the Expel material. It's very expensive. This is our own brand that we compounded in a really high quality polyvinyl chloride compound. All right, just look at that. Just line it up, push it down. Again, microfiber towel is good. All the way down, apply lots of pressure. All right, now we're going to roll this edge by making a ridge with your finger and simply folding it over. Doesn't that look great? Okay, let's get on the bed now and do the lift gate next. Again, cool weather, no problem. Taking all the dirt and the oil and the grease off the plastic. Do the front and the back. So all the way down to the side, all the way down front and back. Now, we recently developed this product. We were first using something about 9 months ago. We were making it out of this real thick vinyl from 3M. And it looked really cool in the matrix. Then we decided to make it bigger and wider. Then we decided to make sure we have the most protection on the liftgate piece. So we want to show you how wide this is and how long this is. It's really important to look at it here first, so you're going to see how we designed this. Now we want this to go edge to edge. So what we're going to do is lay this front edge down, and we're going to make sure that we're all the way down here before we slide it across and then roll the back. Okay? So this is the most difficult because we really wanted maximum coverage. And again, it's so thick, but it's so easy to work with. I mean, it's simple. Don't be afraid. Now, what we're going to do is take a guess of the 5/8 distance here, and we're going to set it on there. So we're going to just try this, and we're going to fold it down. Now, that's too long. It's covering the paint. So we want you to understand that you don't want to block your paint. And once you get it started, it should be perfect. So there, look at that. Covers all the way down. Now down here, let's look at the overall length. We want to make sure that we're good. Now see, we're short here, so we want to move it this way a little bit. We don't want to be too short. We want to center the vinyl. So now We're going to raise it up. Start at about a 1/4 inch here. And then we want to check this. That's going to be perfect. Okay. So now we know we have the right length. We just want to make sure we got a good line. And now let's come all the way down here. So from this angle, I'm going to pull all the backing paper off completely while holding it up. And now we're going to lay it down. So this now is important because you don't want to go left or right. You want to lay it down nice and consistent. So you want to see how much room you have here, how far that's going to come down. So I'm going to eyeball it from this side. If you want to come over here, Will. So hold it up like this, right behind me. Hold it up like this, and let's set it down just like this. So as you can see, it still needs to be a little more to the left. So I'm going to raise this side up again and put it right about there. That should be good. And then lift the whole piece up. Now, one of the things we've learned about is tensile strength, or how far you can stretch it. So if you want it a little bit longer, you can bring it over here and pull it a little bit and get it closer to the edge, but that should be centered right there. So take a look back there real quick. Looks good. Same thing here. We can go like this and give it a little pull and make it a little longer. So now we've got the same 1/8 of an inch or 3/16 on both sides. And now we're going to put pressure on top. And then we're going to roll the front edge first. So you want to get all the air out of it. So just roll it like this. Keep pushing all the air out. Then we make our ridge. So just use your hand like this, or hand like this. So we're making the ridge. And now we're going to roll this edge down. Ready? So come back over here, Will, closer. So now we're going to start here and roll it down. Down, 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 down. All right. And then I'm going to keep going across. And I want the material over the edge. All right. And once we start it, we'll finish it. We'll come back. Remember, pushing down. Down and stretching a little bit. So now we got complete coverage. If you ever open your lift gate up in your garage, next to another car, every time you let this thing down, this will be the first thing that'll touch. So you're not going to crack the plastic or scratch the stock plastic as easily. All right, now let's get to the front edge. So now we have a bigger lip here. So you'll notice this is almost 1 inch wide. And this is why we made it with this tapered edge on the side to fit very nicely. So we made this edge tapered like this. And again, I'm just creating a crease or a little ridge. Our bed mats are coming out for the back. It's going to cover this whole piece up, protect all this in case you got loose cargo inside. And now we're going to install the soft mats too. All right, so now all we want to do is, again, apply some pressure. The warmer the weather, the better. Just apply some pressure. But doesn't that look great? It's got a nice gray tone to it, rough finish, anti-slip. And we're coming out with different products for the bumpers. Same finish, and then our soft urethane ones in stock now. But it looks great. Fits great, and you'll have more UV resistant and good protection all the way around. Okay, now we're on the cross beam behind their window, and we decided to pull it a little bit to give it a little better fit, a little more consistent fitment. We're going to show you how to do that real quick on the driver's side. Again, these patterns cannot be too long. If they're too long, they're going to come off. If they're going to come off, they're going to fly all over your car. So we always run them on the short end. But what we want to show you you can do is by just lifting up this corner, you can actually make it a little longer. So use your fingernail or your squeegee. So see this? I'm going to go about halfway across, or 3/4, and bring it all the way to this edge. All the way down here. Watch the top. So this is really good if you want to do some nice fine tuning. But press it down. This adhesive has to stick. And parking it in the sun's a good idea for a little bit the first time. And it's really going to grab. We had no issues, and we've tested it so much. But that's it. Everything fits here concisely and precisely. Again, we showed you how to pull the liftgate piece over. But this is your constant. And this is where you start from, like we showed you during the first piece. All right, these are in stock now. We ship them in a tube. Free shipping, US, $5 extra in Canada. And you're going to love it. Protect that Cybertruck. We've got solid aluminum, stainless pieces in stock now. This is another pattern we got coming out. And our dark cyber is all protected. Again, we wrap this here at RPM Tesla. This is pure PPF glossy black. And doesn't she look beautiful? Go up real high, Will, get the top. Okay, now we're going to show you the next product that we're releasing today as well, which is for the rocker panel protection kit. So again, this is our customer's car that we wrap. This is our show model. So if you stand right here and you look right in the middle from wheel to wheel, you'll see the entire kit installed. This again is the same material, the abrasive rough vinyl protection material. It starts behind the mud flap, so it even works with our mud flaps. It's got an upper piece, a lower piece, and then the real long piece that runs all the way down. So we'll show you in the diagrams how it all pieces together. You'll see a seam here, here. So this is 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece, 4, 5. But this will really save your car. Rocks flying up from the front wheels, hitting here. So the rocker panel, anti-slip, PVC vinyl material is available. Again, same thing, peel and stick. Simple, simple, simple. Thanks again for watching. And the installation on this takes about 3 minutes. It's RPM Tesla and more exciting products coming out soon.